Legend Total War here, and today we've got a Saving Your Disaster battle playing as the Von Karsteins going up against Greybeard Prospectors. So this one here is kind of a special disaster battle because this was sent in by NerdrageFred, who is a popular Twitch streamer who does a lot of Warhammer 2 on Twitch. I quite frequently go and watch his streams just while I'm checking my emails and stuff, and last night I was just happened to pop into the stream, and then this battle showed up, and I actually requested that he send it in because I wanted to do a disaster battle on it because it's got a theme that I wanted to cover. But if you haven't checked out NerdrageFred, I'd highly recommend it. If you go and watch last night's stream, you can see the interactions that I had with him. I was just in the chat. So, full disclosure about this battle, he lost it the first time, but I gave him some advice on how to do it, and then he won it the second time. So the main focus on this is how to win these sort of battles when you've got a low-level lord. So we've got Isabella von Karstein. She doesn't have Wind of Death, and he doesn't have a full, cheesy skeleton spam army. He's got some Graveguard and some Vargeist in here, but no Wind of Death. And the key to this victory here was the Mortis engine. And what I want to show here is how powerful a Mortis engine actually can be. Now, I know a bunch of you are probably thinking, but hang on, Legend, in your campaigns you barely ever get them. Yeah, I really like Mortis engines, but I usually don't recruit Mortis engines because I'm just super stingy when I play vampire accounts, and I rush Wind of Death as quickly as possible, so I usually don't necessarily need it, because when you're running 15 armies, a single Mortis engine can cost like 1,000 per turn. But if you've got one, and in a low-level army, and you're in a situation where they don't have that much artillery, then this can be really useful. Alright, so we're in the desert here. I think he was using a mod that changed his start position, because he didn't seem to start off in Sylvania. Now we've got two choices that we could do here for where we should set up. We could set up in the trees here, which would help block some of the missile units, but there's only about 3 missile units in total, so they probably wouldn't do that much damage. The best place to do this would be in a corner, just so that it makes it a lot easier for the Mortis engine to get at them. You really don't want to get surrounded, because you need the main thing here to get the Mortis engine to do what it needs to do is it just needs time. And the reason why you corner camp is because melee units can't surround you, and so their actual DPS on your units is lowered significantly, whereas your DPS remains exactly the same. So I'm gonna go with that approach. We could stay in the trees, that could work as well, but I want to try to do this optimally. We're the defender in this situation here, so I'm gonna run back. But I'm also, because they're the dwarfs, we can run Isabella around a little bit and try to get them to waste their ammo, maybe even pop down some zombies on them. We don't have much Winds of Magic.
Isabella von Karstein.
And the Vargeist here need to take out the one piece of artillery that they do have. Okay, so Isabella will stay there. But yeah, if you can get this sort of situation with a Mortis engine, they can win the entire battle for you. All you need to do is give them enough time to do it. Alright, so what we're going to do is mainly focus on the Quarrelers here. If I could put some zombies down on them, that would be good, but they need to be isolated. And then I think there's 2 more coming in from over here. The bolt throwers shouldn't be a problem. So they can see us perfectly fine over there. They'll be making their way. And they can't catch us. Isabella's faster than any dwarf that's not a slayer, essentially. But it's a lot easier to waste their ammo than it is to actually kill them. Doesn't seem like they want to go for it. Alright, well, I might need to use zombies then. Another thing that we could use is if we summon zombies, like a single zombie summon on a crawler won't win in melee. But if we summon zombies like here, they'll shoot at it. So, I don't know, I might just try to gain their attention first with that. I don't expect that to do any significant damage, but it should just get their attention, essentially. Main thing I want Isabella to do is just try to make sure these Quarrelers don't get to the other side, because they're not going to be very affected by the by the Mortis engine until they've used up all their ammo. We need them to come into melee. So if we ever look there, we've killed like one of them. No, not even that. It started off with one casualty. Just waiting for them to separate from the bolt throwers before I send the Vargeist over there. So yeah, we don't have any particularly good spells here. It's just not high enough level to get Wind of Death just yet. And it's just not shooting at us. There's no way I can get the Vargeist in there and kill that without these guys bogging them down. Okay, now they're shooting at us. Okay, that's something at least.
Quickly! Yes! Good! Swiftly!
Good, because every volley of theirs that we waste, it's just going to save a whole bunch of like Graveguard or Skeleton Spears. I could probably get the Vargeists in there now.
Yes!
Yeah, I might do that actually. Because these ones here don't even seem to be moving. That army's on force march.
Isabella von
Just got to draw away the melee infantry from here.
Excellent! Quickly! Swiftly! Quickly!
I think what I'll do is I'll bog them down with another zombie unit
Swiftly!
if they start coming over this way. Yeah, we're in the... Take a lot of damage, but I can heck them.
Agreed! Swiftly! Quickly!
Oh, no, you don't. No, 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 no. You stay right here.
Fine! Quickly! Swiftly!
Yeah, those zombies are not going to last very long at all.
For Sylvania! Swiftly! Quickly!
We'll send Isabella back over there in a bit.
Swiftly! Quickly!
That's it. Main thing here, don't let them get interrupted.
I will!
Alright, I've used up already nearly half of my Winds of Magic, so our recharge rate's not going to be great now. Although the Mortis engine, it also provides a improved power recharge rate. So that's useful. Okay, gotta make sure they shatter or else
Isabella von Carstein!
just gonna have to deal with them again later.
Tremble, mortals!
Now, the ideal thing for this situation here is that they all attack us all at once. They don't actually come at us in waves, but I've got to get rid of the missile units. That's really important.
Quickly! It shall be!
Okay, we're almost in range of their next load of missile units. There's only 4 of them remaining.
I thirst!
There we go, shattered. Finally. God damn it. Okay, now let's go take out the... those bolt throwers aren't doing anything. Oh, we should still take them out for the bounce of power. Loss for them. Okay. So yeah, their actual DPS to us here is going to be so low that the Mortis engine might be able to regenerate them faster than they're actually taking damage.
Queen of
Only problem is going to be that dude there. He's going to be a problem.
Isabella!
Now, in order for the Mortis engine to do damage to all of these guys here, we need them... It needs to be in melee.
I am immortal!
Alright, let's get... I don't know how Isabella's going to get back in there, so maybe just wait here for now. Okay, and you go sort out the bolt thrower. So, looks like there's 2 quarrelers here. I'll figure something out for them in a bit. Not hiding. Also, it would be good to drop down these abilities. Okay, I gotta get the Mortis engine into melee if we want to start doing the Reliquary Corruption. But keep it away from the generals, because melee infantry don't do much damage to them, but single entities do. There we go. Because it's an area of effect ability, this is why we wanted to get in such a small blob. Everybody in that radius there is taking passive damage over time. Quite a bit. Oh, actually, not that one. Where is it? Yeah, in that range there. Yeah, it's the same range, 40 meters.
Isabella von Carstein.
I could maybe get Isabella in there if we can sneak in. Take a little bit of damage getting there.
Quickly, swiftly.
So if we have a look here, yeah, it's done a fair bit of damage so far. Come on, come on, come on.
Quickly,
Not yet, not yet.
swiftly.
Just need to get in there.
It is done.
Don't mind me.
Swiftly,
Just need passage in.
quickly, swiftly.
Okay, cool. We got over there. Yep, okay, that's gone. Good. Now we just gotta deal with those other missile units.
Yes. Quickly.
Alright, put down one of these on. Probably best put on the Longbeards. They're gonna do. Yeah, and Isabella should try to snipe the Lord. Alright, cool. And so, yeah, as long as they are. I just need that to go now. I'm done with that. As long as they're in this area here, the Mortis engine's gonna do catastrophic amounts of damage. Look at that. It's right up to 8,000. And we haven't even got the second army over here yet. Biggest problem is going to be, and they're barely doing anything to us.
Mortis engine.
Biggest problem is going to be the enemy missile units. I did want to take them out, but we need them to isolate. Oh, you know what I could do? I could get them to start shooting at the Vargeists and just lure them in the opposite direction. Maybe.
Mortis engine.
Sometimes the Mortis engine gets out of combat. It can be a little bit annoying. So you do have to micro it just a little bit. Good. The enemy general here has been going down. Good. So I actually want this army here to hurry up. Get over here. Because it would do more... Like, the more units in this area, the more damage we'll do, the quicker we'll kill them. Because they can't dish out any more damage than what they're doing right now unless they come into range fire. That's why this works so good. You just give them a small area to attack you from. Maximum damage to them, minimum damage to you. 16,000 damage. Just need to make sure it's got that in melee symbol. That's how we know it's active. Okay. So, looks like we got the attention of their quarrelers. Cool. We just don't want them to go over there. Because what they could do is try to shoot at the Mortis engine. Which, you know, that just wouldn't be good. Now, I think that the Vargeists, if fighting 2 units of quarrelers, actually will lose. So, best thing to do here is, rather than actually kill them, just delay them as long as possible. Just lure them back this way. Because we really shouldn't need to micro this much at all. Okay, they're kind of paying attention to us.
Isabella. Kill. Mortis engine.
Because don't forget as well, the our forces are getting 2 hit points per second from the reliquary binding. That's it, just keep luring them back. Opposite direction. We don't want them going over to it. We don't need to fight them, because they don't force much. If we win, they die. We just need them to not participate in the fight. Could also use fake casting to generate even more healing. Okay, they're giving up on us. Got to continuously get their attention. Got to stay fairly close to them. Like I said, if I go charge in there right now, these Vargeists will die. It won't work. Because it is on legendary difficulty with very hard battles. Yep. And they're quarrelers, you know, they're going to be tough to fight in melee. If they're isolated one at a time, that would be a different story. Don't really need that right now. So it's now done 30,000 damage. Just keep getting their attention. a lot more difficult to dodge the shots with the Vargeist than it is with Isabella, obviously. And we just lost one. It's okay, I can revive it at the end of the battle as long as we got Winds of Magic. But yeah, I gotta delay them so they don't get over there. Kind of difficult to dodge them when I can't quite see the trails very well because the contrast is too low. Okay. Starting to take a bit too much damage, but we've delayed them significantly, so that's fine. I'll start swinging them back around now, actually. Alright, how we going here? Yep, General's going down. It's good. Won't be much longer. And Mortis Engine, if we have a look here, it's not getting that many kills, but it's inflicting a lot of damage. And you can see how much, like, these skeletons have healed. About 1,000 health. Oh, it's still chasing after us, okay. And these ones here at the back here that... Oh, they've actually got 105 kills. Oh, it's probably on zombies. Right. But they're just not able to inflict any damage. They're just taking damage over time. It's just a matter of time. And our army will be in pretty much perfect shape by the end of the battle. Got shot a little bit there. Alright, we're at... Most of our units are still alive, but we're still at about half health, so we would still probably end up losing if we go into melee with the crawlers. And like I said, we don't need to beat them. Okay. See, what I could do with the Vargeist is actually just fly them over here and just hover over on top of the Mortis engine and it'll heal them. Just passively. I'll just deal with those crawlers again a bit later. Good, with more units coming in here, we'll see the DPS on the Mortis engine go up. 50,000 damage. You don't need Wind of Death when you got this. I mean, Wind of Death would be still good. Barely any damage done to our army. Constantly healing. Might just need to do a fake cast. Just because I think that's one of the grave guards could have used a little revive. Is that their general running away there? Yeah. Is he... Yeah, he's close to dying, but it looks like he'll leave the battlefield. One way we can guarantee it is if we do this. Then there are other generals here. Would be better to kill him, but... just getting him to leave is good enough. And yeah, the Vargeist over here, just getting healing. We've delayed them enough that they're not able to dish out any damage to us right now. Mortis engine is in excellent shape. How much damage has been done to it? About 1,000. And it's now dished out 63,000 damage. Stay in melee. Stay in melee. Alright, so yeah, he's left the battlefield. And the other one over here, where is the other general? Oh, is it already gone? I think it was a runesmith. I don't see it. Might already be gone. Could use an air heck if we want to. Yeah, why not? Why not? Speed things up. Got the magic for it. Usually don't like overcasting the heck unless I absolutely have to, which I don't.
Mortis engine.
72,000 damage. Alright, army losses will be inflicted any moment now. Oh wait, there's the general. It's over there. Before these guys have even got a chance to arrive.
Our time is
Just keep that Mortis engine
so much death.
in here a little bit longer. Could charge into the rear of them to maybe cause some of them to break. And because we're at the edge here, when they break, they actually run off the battlefield straight away.
I am immortal. I thirst. this time.
Nearly 80,000 damage. How far off are they? They're getting pretty close. But at this point here, they wouldn't be able to do anything. Okay, cool. We revived the other Vargeist. Now, they don't use skirmish mode, so I can't sort of fake charge at the Quarrelers to get them to just run back. So I kind of need the army losses to happen soon, please, because otherwise we're going to take some damage. Alright. Here we go. Mortis engine, 500 kills, 85,000 damage. It's not melee. Gotta keep reminding it to go back into melee. Can't actually heal the Vargeist much more. Can't reach from that distance. And there's the army losses. Cool, so no casualties on the Vargeist there. Good. And the army's barely even damaged. Now, if we wanted to, we could spend some time doing a bit of extra healing.
Mortis engine.
But since NerdrageFred beat the battle on his own, obviously I don't need to send the save file back, so making it perfect is not necessary here. But there you go. The power of the Mortis engine, which a lot of you guys already knew, but that's sort of like how you get it to get its maximum power. And if you can get a Mortis engine into your low-level generals, just to get them trained up before Winds of Death, that can be really useful. Of course, it also helps that if the enemy have a lot of melee infantry, not a lot of missile units. So this Mortis engine is very useful against Chaos. And dwarfs, as long as you take out their artillery. So having some flying units can be useful as well. See, normally what you do is, if you had Isabella on her Hellsteed, you just fly over to the artillery and drop down zombies on them to get rid of them. Because it's basically one zombie per artillery piece will get rid of it. And our army's pretty much, I didn't even assign this. Should have done that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Didn't need it. And there we go. That's how we do that. So yeah, that's that battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Don't forget to check out NerdrageFred. He always does some good content on Warhammer 2 on Twitch. I'll leave a link in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Later, fuckers. Bye.